Hello everybody, this is Ben85. Welcome back to, I guess, what would be the second episode of Kerbal Space Program 2 that we've ever done. I know I did one way back when it first came out, and it was kind of a disappointment. I mean, I knew it was going to be early access. I knew they weren't going to have everything going right out of the gate, but with the amount of bugs, the amount of graphics issues, mind you, I do have a newer graphics card than I had back then, but I don't know. I just kind of let it go because I wanted to see where development came. There's been a big update a few days ago, right around the 20th, 21st here of December, and it includes science and exploration mode. So it's basically your career mode minus all the financials and all that kind of stuff. Means that colonies and stuff aren't in there yet. That's going to be a long ways down the road, but with all the bug squashing that they've done over the last 9 months, and now to see these features come out, like, there's hope for this game, I think. I know it's not Squad, the original game maker that made KSP1, and there's a lot of big game companies that are working on it now, and sometimes gamers like us are a little weary of what happens when you deal with the bigger game companies. They don't listen to the people that play the game quite as much, but I feel like they're doing a pretty good job. But today we are not doing anything related to the science mode or to the career mode. I want to get back into this game. I want to challenge myself. We're going to go to the moon. We're going to build a rocket. We're going to take it to the moon. We're going to land on the moon. And we're going to come back safely. And we're going to do it all in 30 minutes. At least that's the plan. So I'm like 2 minutes into my recording here. So we're going to see what happens, right? So, we've got a one-man pod here that we're going to work with. And I kind of want to give you kind of a rundown of how we're going to do things here. We need something to keep us safe, right? Thermal. I also don't remember where everything is. So we got heat shield. Engine. No, I need decouplers. Just a regular stack decoupler. Alright, we need a fuel tank. This one maybe. Engine. So, when it comes to building rockets with a certain mission in mind, you want to start from top and work your way down. Because you're dealing a lot with delta V here. If you're not sure what delta V is, it is change in velocity, which is all dependent on, oh, you know what? Heat shield. I want to have a battery pack on there just in case. And some solar panels. Like so. That way we're good to go. So you work backwards, so that way you know, like this right here, this is our return. So take off from moon and return stage, basically. We're then going to go into, let's see here, coupling. We're going to want some of these guys. We're going to want to go to, oh, but you know what? Stay there. If we're going to go 3 tanks on the side here, there we go. Those guys have to be like that. You have to be in 3-way symmetry, not 4-way symmetry. So now we're going to get another set of fuel tanks on here. We're going to go with the bigger ones. About like that. We're going to run the same engines. I think we're going to run some 909s on it still. Rocket boosters. Where is my fuel lines going to be? Right there. Alright. So this is something that, you know, our companies can't do necessarily. Boy, we're looking pretty good. So we're at 3,500 delta V. All right, so the amount of fuel that I'm looking for, and I'm actually, I think, over-engineering this. We'll have to see. We want about 12, maybe 1,000 to about 1,400 delta V for the landing phase, and about 800 coming back. So I was looking at like 2,200 on the way back. We've got 35 right now. So the question is, do we actually, to save mass, do we go back down to the other? No, these. Or no, those are smaller. Those aren't. I don't know. Can we? No, I think we're going to go back to these. No, that is bigger. Oh, because we got the battery stuff. That's why. That's why it doesn't look right to me. Go like that. And we'll grab our fuel lines. We'll go from the tank to here. So what that does is creates asparagus staging. So now we're at 26. There we go. Oh, we went right through it. Is there some sort of like fueled nose cone we can use? That's an adapter. Yeah, those create a lot. Those got a lot of fuel in them. Yeah. I'm kind of okay with that. Actually go aerodynamics. I like it. Alright, let's put some landing legs on it. We'll use these smaller ones. If we expand them out. That'll work. Alright, I'm okay with that. So that's our landing stage and our return stage. So that's perfect. Normally now I would build some sort of a coast stage, but I think we have so much fuel. I don't think this is going to be an issue. So I want to expand it up. Like that. Oh wait, no, we don't want to go Mark 2. That better? There we go. So with that, so that has, yeah, that's got fuel in it. So we're gonna put like a smaller tank to the bottom of this, like so. And then we want to put probably like a skipper engine. Or we want a poodle. Better ISP. Dang, do we really we got 2,500 delta V there. Man, this is way over-engineered. What if I were to just do this? Got 1,400 delta V. Hey, you know what? That'll be enough. Let's do that. Let's make it real small. And then I don't need an engine. We're going to need a medium-sized decoupler there. And we want to build our primary launch. So what happens if we put... Should we do SpaceX style? Yeah, let's do twin. These are big, aren't they? Oh yeah, they are. Let's do 2 of them like that. Let's grab 2 more fuel tanks. Those big boys. Like so. Oh, you know what? Those are not aligned properly, are they? Still not aligned properly. Why don't you want to grab... You know what? That'll work. Alright, we're gonna run fuel lines in again for asparagus staging. Like so. We are gonna run... Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to change... That's why this is, my fuel numbers are not correct. So we got 2,500 up there. That's fine. We've got 1,400 there. All right, we're still good. It changed it a bit on the top side because I didn't have things staged properly. That's why you double check things. Let's see here. We are going back to engines. We are going to put a pair of mainsails on the outside, I think. No, we don't need mainsails. We're not lifting that much. Alright, we don't have enough thrust to weight ratio, which I kind of figured. This needs to go with this one. So we got 3 engines firing. So we got 1.35. And then that fires 1,300, 2,500. That's 38. It would technically be enough. Is there... some sort of a fuel cone that we could put on the top there? .2. So she's gonna be a slow takeoff. You know what? I'm okay with that. I think we are pretty much ready to go. Let's just strap these guys in a little bit with some struts, just to make sure things stay together. And we should be, oops. Ready to head to the moon, right? Alright, so let's check our staging here. Let's see what it says about our mission log too, because I know that we can do that. So we got 3 engines firing, we then decouple. Then we decouple the top, we fire that engine, we decouple that one, we fire all 4 engines, we then decouple the legs. At some point, we've got 1,800 to work with there, which is plenty. Decouple the top one, and then we got the parachute. Staging is perfect. Alright, let's look at our engineer's report. Missing RCS, that's okay, we don't need that. Trip planner. We are going to the moon. So what does it say? Looking pretty good. So it claims we only need... Oh wait, we have round trip. Something isn't quite right here. So here's the thing. From the surface back, so there's 3,400 here that we don't need to account for. So we should be good. This is moon, or we're gonna do moon or bust. All right. Let's launch it. I just realized I don't have any stabilizers. That's okay, she'll sit on the launch pad just fine. We got Valentina. Sweet. Alright, we got the flame tunnels here. I have not seen this launch pad. This is pretty cool. Alright, let's set... Oh, SAS. Okay, so we got SAS control is on. We don't have RCS, so we can't do that. We're already throttled up to 100%. She's a short little rocket, but it'll get us to the moon. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. I guess they count down. Here we go. There's the water deluge. Said she's gonna be a slow takeoff at first. New KSP here. Look at that. VAB building. Our tracking station. Rocket engines sound amazing. Let's see if I remember how to fly this thing. I have not practiced. I have not done anything. We are just going straight up for a moon launch here. Alright, we got surface velocity here, we've got ground altitude. Our first 4 are running down. So what's happening right now is fuel is flowing from this tank into this tank, so that's what the fuel lines are doing. So by the time we get these 2 tanks on the outside empty, we can drop and this tank will be full. That's our plan here. We still got a lot of Delta V left. Alright, we are going to start tipping over to the 90 here. Start doing a gravity turn. As we're starting to get above here. We'll be real careful with it because we don't want it to flip out or anything like that. Exhausts are expanding really nice. Alright, let's see. Oh, we do have apoapsis and all that stuff sitting here. So our orbital numbers are here, which is what we're looking at. Apoapsis is our highest point. We need that to push above 70 kilometers. Our sound is changing. We're about to stage here. Still tipping over. Alright, we're going to lose our outer rockets here in 3, 2, 1. Stage off. There we go. They're going to drop off. So now we got our center one going. We're going to keep tipping over here. We just went into space nav ball here. Our apoapsis is continuing to climb. I think that's actually a pretty efficient launch that we did there. If we look at our map here, you can see we're pushing it out. It's telling me, oh no, we're going to crash. We just want to keep pushing that out. When our apoapsis is somewhere around 80 kilometers, we'll make sure to turn her all the way over to the horizon line. We are still fighting the atmosphere a little bit at the moment. But our orbital velocity is definitely coming up. Yep, so we're getting pretty close to 80 here. We're at 63 kilometers, 64 kilometers now. So we're doing pretty good now. We just want to push this apoapsis up. We might actually start to coast down here, because we're pushing our apoapsis almost up to 90 kilometers here. We are officially in space. Let me get out of here. Let's see what we're doing. Alright, we're at 91 kilometers, so we're going to stop. We're going to drift a little. There's the moon. That's where we're headed. Look at that skybox. Heading over the top of the planet here. We launched from... oh, right about in here. Let's see here. We're going to speed her up just a little bit here. Trying to get her within about 20 seconds from her apoapsis. Nope. Did I slow? Game paused. I forgot that they do that now. Alright, so we're gonna throttle back up here. Get right on the center line here. We're gonna fire it off. I'm just watching my numbers now. The periapsis is our bottom number. So I'm pointing down a little bit to make sure my apoapsis doesn't climb too high. Periapsis is coming up. And right there. Oh, 91 by 95. We are officially orbital. So if we go to the map, we officially have an orbit. So now the fun part. The moon. That's where we're headed, right? So we could do this by the seat of our pants, or we can actually plan with a little bit of math here. So we're going to want to probably put a maneuver plan here. And I believe what it's going to do now... nope, that's that. Where is my... there we go. So we're going to want to push this out. So what we're doing is we're firing prograde, right? We're actually going to set the moon as our target. So now when we expand this out, we're going to get close to the moon's... there we go. Now we're showing what we're going to do. So we're going to be coming in here. I actually timed this almost perfectly. So we want our periapsis here to be pretty low. So we're going to try to aim for a nice... it's like 100,000 meters. $58. Does that stay up now? Oh yeah, it does. Sweet. If you right click, it'll stay up. Alright, we're going to aim for like 20,000 meters. Or 20 kilometers. That's going to be darn near perfect. So now we know we're going to need about 846 delta V. We have that in our budget right now. That's perfect. We're going to start the burn in 23 minutes. So we're going to accelerate away a bit. We're coming around the planet. Oh, lack of stellar exposure. That's because we're on the night side there. Let's see here. We're also going to want to make sure that we're pointed in the right direction before we get there. There we go. Got about a minute left. So we are definitely not pointed in the right direction. I don't know if we have enough reaction wheels to get there. Okay, we're trying to move it forward. It should still be the east mark there, right? Oh, you know what? We are heading in the wrong direction. Right there is our backside of our nav ball. We need to be accelerating. So I went the wrong direction on the nav ball. But that's okay. We're coming around here. We still got 21 seconds to start our burn. We're running out of time for a 30-minute mission, aren't we? There we go. Keep coming around. We're going to start firing here, because then we can gimbal a little bit better. You know, actually, like right there is my maneuver amount. Well, maybe not. Or is that the maneuver? I don't know. Did we get what we need? No. Let's get rid of our... There we go. We'll get rid of it that way. Alright, we do not have it very good. Nope. We unfortunately missed what we were going for. We're going to end up using up too much fuel. I probably could burn... Let's see. We're going to burn, what would it be, normal? Away from the planets. I believe that will assist it. Nope, making it worse. Alright, we're going to leave it as is. We've got 56 Delta V, so we're going to make our way out here. We are headed for the moon. We do. Let's see here. I was thinking that's where I could go to get in there, but I was trying to go in camera view or in the. I don't see anything. I was trying to go in the capsule. All right. So how are we doing here? We're on our way out. So what we did is we actually went, we're out here too fast. The moon is going to catch up to us now. So this is the sphere of influence here. So you'll see here, it'll cross over. We are now in the moon's influence, so we're going to come up to this periapsis here. Alright, so our nav ball switched. We're heading back that way. We are in darkness. Is it because of Kerbal? I can't really tell. Alright, so that is not the right direction. We need to be going prograde. Or no, retrograde. We've got a lot of mass we're slinging around right now, and it's struggling to move stuff around. So we just switched around on the nav ball here. Start firing. Let's go. I want it to flip around like this. We're going to eject the next stage. There we go. Hopefully then we don't run into it. Right? We're going to try to lock on right here. We got a lot less mass, so we should be good. Are we lined up so we don't run into our stage? Looks pretty good. We're going to stage the next set of rockets. So this was supposed to be our stage that got us to the moon, and we are now using it to slow down at the moon. And as far as how well we're doing, oop, I wasn't sure I wanted to go that far yet. If you look here, we are already on our way back in. We are going to bring our periapsis in really far. Basically set up for a landing run here. It's a lot easier to do when you have your periapsis when you're coming in a lot smaller. We're going to aim for about, 5, that. Hopefully we don't run into anything. But we've got a lot of power and we've got a lot of delta V to work with. We're basically going to be able to dump this and land with full tanks. Bye, buddy. There's Kerbal. So we were not only masked by the moon, I think we were masked by Kerbal as well. The sun is sitting over here. Our battery charge is okay. There's the sun. Whew. How's that for a bright flare? Alright, we're looking for our periapsis, which is in 2.5 hours, so we're swinging around now. Coming in close. Alright. Let's say we bring this thing down, right? I haven't done this in a little while, so this might be kind of fun. Oh. Easy there. I don't have the greatest, I got a lot of weight still. Alright, so we are going to try to lock it onto our retrograde here. We are going to slow down. We're going to slow down fast. We're looking at our surface speed here. She's going to buck. She's going to go a little bit all over the place here. There we go. So we're burning off all of our horizontal speed right now. And I realize I'm over the 30-minute mark. Guess we're going to have to go for 45 minutes here. Looks like we've got most of our... Actually, I can't see horizontal speed. So I can't tell you where my horizontal speed is. But the goal is to come down in one of these, what would it be, marinas? Alright, so we just basically killed all of our horizontal movement. So we are now falling. So right there is our retrograde marker here. So this is the direction we're falling. It's not exactly vertical. What we're going to do... We are going to stage. Okay. Get that headed for the ground. We need to start slowing down here. We're going to put our gear out. Alright, we gotta watch our retrograde marker here. I have way too much power right now. Like, I have very little throttle right now. Oh, that exploded. There we go. So we're pushing our retrograde marker to the top, which is killing our horizontal speed. Now that it's vertical here, we are coming straight down. .500 meters above the ground. I can see everything coming down here. I'm going to slow down a little bit here. Yeah, we have way too much power right now. It makes for a really difficult landing. Because I should be throttling up in the 50-60% mark, and I'm throttling at like 10%. Looks relatively flat here. There's our shadow. We are going up. Yeah, with this rocket is way over-engineered. Let's not go back up. Yeah, you don't want your throttle response to be that small. Oh, looks like our gear is actually not strong enough for the weight of our rocket. Awesome. Well, you know what we can do? We can EVA. There we go. Valentina is officially on the surface of the moon. We can plant our flag. Moon and not bust, right? I don't even remember what flag I used. Oop. Ah, that one. That's the one we're doing. Sweet. You can see it pop around on her jetpack there. Zoop. That was a jump. I forgot which one was thrust up. Oh, stop running into your... Oh, F is... There we go. I want... Auto, probably. Alright. So with that, we planted our flag. We're on the moon. It's time for us to take off, right? So the question is, let's look at map view. So if we take off and we head this direction, we will actually get into a retrograde type escape, and then we can head straight back to Kerbal. So I would say 3, 2, 1. Let's take off. Probably shouldn't be doing this. Yep, that's the direction we want to go. We'll spin her over like this. We'll put our gear in. We'll go full throttle. So basically at this point, yeah, this is what we're looking at. Oh. Probably right about there. Yeah, that'll work. I don't think there's atmospheric heating yet. We're basically on a return trajectory now. We're leaving the moon. Headed off to the home yet again. We should be able to switch our view here in a little bit. How much fuel we have? We haven't even got to our center. So that's the point where we leave. It's kind of interesting that it shows the sphere of influence like that. Alright, so we are currently headed back in. This is actually our debris from our launch. So our periapsis here is coming in. 2 minutes. Minute 42. Apparently we hit a little fast there. I did not know. There we go. I did not know that they put re-entry heating in. Things are exploding. We lost half of our rocket. Look at it. Things are exploding. We are raining down. Whoa, look at that. Let's see, our apoapsis is coming down. That's the important part. At this point, we're set in our ways. We have to land, right? So we have no controls. We have no engines. I didn't realize I was coming into the atmosphere that fast. That was my bad. That was me not planning ahead there. There we go. Apoapsis is down. 800, 700. Yeah, we are coming in. Because we haven't even reached our periapsis yet. I'm going to release the SAS. I'm going to let it do its thing now. Aerodynamics are keeping everything going where it should be. Apoapsis is officially inside the atmosphere, which means we are committed. Periapsis is officially inside the ground. I think all of our pieces went everywhere else. So all we have left now is a parachute. I forget how to get inside. Can I actually run a crew observation? Apparently I can't. May not have the internals yet. We're not slowing down very much anymore. We're still in the upper reaches of the atmosphere, which is probably what's not helping. Where are we set to land here? Out in the ocean. Oh, the music is so fitting. Yeah, we can go 4x. Nice volumetric clouds now. Like, it looks like modded, you know, KSP1. Oh, we should probably pop our parachute. I just realized we were like 500 meters from the ground, right? So we have no stages left. Look at that. Pops open real nice. Water's got an interesting look to it. I want to see how the splashdown looks. Hey, look at that, we're recoverable. Question is, how do you recover it? Ah, recover vessel. Well done. Yeah, we destroyed some things. Let's see, we hit 35 G's coming in. I'm pretty sure she probably passed out. That's probably not good. We covered 6 meters. That's how far we walked. Well, there we are. We're back at the Kerbal Space Center. So officially we made it under 45 minutes. We didn't make it 30, but we made 45. So I'm happy with that. So with that, guys, thank you all for watching. I'm probably going to start doing a career mode in this at some point here. I want to play around with it. I want to play around with the science. I know they've made some changes. I'm excited for how the game runs. It's running a lot better than it had before, and the updates are going to keep coming. Just wait, they're talking about colony building and all sorts of like shipping lanes and stuff that you can do for your colonies. I think it's going to be fun. So with that, guys, thank you all for watching. Until next time, as always, take it easy.